So we're here to talk about the most pathetical piece of shit human that's ever existed on YouTube, Super Mario Logan. Super Mario Logan created his channel in 2007, which at the time, he was terrible. Not saying that he was a bad YouTuber, but no one really cared about Super Mario videos, unless of course they actually wanted to see Mario 64 gameplay. Before this time, Super Mario Logan in February of 2008 decided to create the infamous Mario and Luigi Stupid and Dumb Adventure series, which at the time was pretty creative, but many people still never cared, until Mama Luigi became the character of the show, and that's where his channel decided to fucking blew up. You see, when you create a channel, you always must have that one iconic person or character that everyone will always remember, and Mama Luigi was certainly one of them. He literally expanded Super Mario Logan as a whole in the channel, until in 2009, the voice actor decided to move out. Now, this was sketchy at the time, so the way Super Mario Logan did this is that he decided to kill off the character. Yep, you heard that right. He had to kill Mama Luigi in a video because the voice actor was leaving. Now, there's no problem about this. Only problem is that then people will start hating on you because you lost the best character in the whole show because that specific character was moving. Now, he did return, but it was only for one video, and that was it was a good video overall, but no. Like, will people always remember Mama Luigi's just one-off return? No, they won't. Because he's not gonna appear ever again. Another thing that you really need to note out here is that then Super Mario Logan created multiple channels, and that is where we get to a bunch of controversy into this video. But we're not gonna get to the channels just yet. We need to discuss about the main channel itself. Now, the main channel was fine. They keep bringing up a lot of characters, but if you keep bringing up a lot of characters, no one's going to remember pretty much everyone. So how in the world you gotta make sure everyone is going to remember every single one of these characters? Promoting your own website. Now, there's no problem with this, but to be honest, not many people really cared. After all, this was 2009, and pretty much everyone was still and YouTube was now just starting to get up to fame with Smosh, but even so, they couldn't save the whole thing completely. Super Mario Logan then created the Super Luigi Logan, which at the time, it was there to show off some more deleted video that was supposed to be in the main channel, but it never did, and at the same time show off some behind the scene footage. At the time, this was okay, but then came 2012. But before we get 2012, I'm so sorry, I'm so terrible. Basically, Logan thought it was a good idea to just keep spamming a lot of Black Yoshi videos, which there's no problem, but people will get bored of it. But once you bring in a series, everyone will remember. People will remember it. Shrimpo Hunters and Shrek were some examples of it. But even so, you never cared ever since 2016 about those characters. You never did. They would appear occasionally, but they won't return. Like, seriously? What was the big fucking point in bringing this up? Also want to point out that Logan is much of a big liar. What I mean by big liar is that he'll say he'll bring one series back that he hasn't brought up in months. And what happens? He does nothing. Like, he absolutely does nothing to that series, forgets about it, and uploads crappy 10 minutes Jeffy footage. And Jeffy, we'll get to him in a moment, but we need to discuss about the character before all that. Super Mario Logan consisted of Mario, Mama Luigi, but then when the voice actor moved out, he was dead, so everyone forgot about him. Woody, Shrek, Black Yoshi, Tony the Tiger, and Toad. Now, when you bring in Black Yoshi into the series, there is no problem. But however, by having your brother being a stereotype racist, I mean, it would get funny and all, but you realize that you're getting a lot of attention from kids to teenagers. Now, the teenagers will get the gag, but for the young kids, no. They won't. They will not. Everyone will always say, no, this guy is a racist. Why is this brother such a racist? He should honestly fucking kill himself. Now, to be fair, I never really bother about this until more recently. But, my God, Lance, like, what the hell? And then once we got to 2010, oh, that's where trouble really began for Super Mario Logan. He would upload at least a few videos per time. Until then, but then he announced everything was going up fine. He was uploading regular basis video, but then we get introduced to one character in the Pacifico Mario Luigi Stupid and Dumb Adventure series that ultimately made everyone mad. Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. at the time was introduced into the Mario Luigi Stupid and Dumb Adventure to kidnap Princess Peach. At the time, this was fine because it was going into the story. But then when you have Black Yoshi killing the character, it's dead, right? You kill the character, it's irrelevant. Unless, of course, for some reason Logan wants to do this is from a different time span. This is the same characters, but it's from a different timeline. So, you can't basically say that, I mean, it would make a lot of sense, but if this is from from one universe, no one is really going to remember it. Honestly, no. Everyone will pretty much forget about it. And then when we get introduced to Chef Pee-Pee, no. Chef Pee-Pee was original character, but back then he was more known as a psychopath. As the time went on with Chef Pee-Pee, he was just pronounced to be, a psychotic chef that literally does not get paid. And this would be funny and gag, but once it continues going on to every episode, it just gets annoying. Alright? It will always get annoying every time when the same gag gets to continue that, oh, I don't get fucking paid because he can be rich, but he decides not to pay me, like, very fucking expensive. You're fucking cancer. The one thing you never want to do is bring in one character and make a lot of videos of that same character, because a lot of people will then just start to hate it. Everyone will be like, wow, this character is pure trash. That's the problem with Super Mario Logan back then. He will bring up one character and will just constantly make a video. Hell, 2013 or 2014 was pretty much Bowser Jr. out of all characters. Just that sickening cunt every time. And whenever he always gets brought in, it always draws in a lot of dislike from people. Which I would agree. Bowser Jr. was really one of the worst characters in the series until the 2014 Summer School series, which at the time was one of the greatest series you've ever put out. But before all of that, Bowser Jr. was just constantly keeps showing up. Which is why everyone says that he was one of the worst characters to ever be introduced into the SML franchise. Which I would agree a lot. Then after Bowser Jr., Cody, and Joseph became good friends, everyone seemed to be okay. Until the fateful day came of January 26, 2016, Mario the Babysitter. We get introduced to Jeffy, a 12-year-old disabled kid with a pencil up his nose while wearing a diaper outside of this pants. Does everyone really think you're gonna make this funny? No. No, you're not. You're basically bragging on and making fun of autistic people in your videos and nobody yet recognizing. Now obviously Logan has never confessed, but then at the same time he did stole the character from another smaller YouTuber who at the time this really caused a lot of controversy to Logan, but it didn't matter much because now with this new character Logan can think of so many original content from this. And this is where we get the trouble with Jeffy. Jeffy was getting a lot, but I mean a lot of screen time. You can't basically say that just because you title a video Jeffy and have Jeffy on the thumbnail with a circle or arrow, it means that, oh look, I'm gonna click on this piece of shit video to give you money. That's what you're doing, Logan. You're doing this for money. Hell, you even confessed that Chilly, oh, we'll get to that stupid bitch later. Chilly broke up with you, and then she came back because you were making money. That's the problem with you. You're making so much money that you're bringing in so many people into it, which I don't really understand why. I mean, yes, you're getting views, but at the same time, this was really caught off guard. And now we get to the Super Luigi Logan. Back then I mentioned before that this channel was about bloopers, behind the scene, about different video. Those were no problem. But then he hit that stretch of never upload another video on this ever again. Let's just forget about that piece of shit. Alright? We're gonna forget about it, and then for some reason this, around last year, which honestly I never realized, now he's doing reaction videos to your videos. Don't you realize that reaction channels are dead? Hell, I tried to make those and those worked out, but never into huge success, which is why I'm never gonna make another reaction video ever again. Unless, of course, if I had the patience to do it. By just basically seeing you and one of your friends or brother or your retarded girlfriend in the thumbnail, it's basically money grabbing. And basically, when you got your channel monetized because of Jeffy, you wanted to promote more videos onto the Luigi Logan account when you never uploaded a video over there in over 2 years. See, that's the problem. You get trouble on your new channel, and you want to promote the old ones because it fucking works. Which honestly, it doesn't, in my case. If you want to promote your channel a lot, but doing different content, those are fine. But if it's literally the same thing, what's the point? Like, what's even the damn point on you making a video on those if you even said that you'll upload the video later? So why basically tell everyone to wait 3 days to see the same fucking video on the main channel? Honestly, it does not. Not only does he has the Super Luigi Logan, the Super Mario Logan also had 2 other channels called Super Bowser Logan and Super Peach Logan. Now the Super Peach Logan was a pretty irrelevant channel. It was the 4th channel into the show, while Super Bowser Logan was mostly the gaming channel. Now there was no problem with this, but then he decided to say no. nah, I don't feel like making more videos of that. Let's just forget about those channel. Until for some reason you wanted to introduce your retarded girlfriend. Hey, you want to take over this stupid channel that I don't even care anymore and call it whatever the hell you want? And it'll be like, sure, as long as we can have sex, we'll be okay. And then Logan's like, no, just take it and do not mention that ever again. No, it's like, but then we get to Chilly. It's perhaps one of the worst YouTube vloggers I have ever seen in my life. She would constantly will do clickbait thumbnails, misleading titles, and still get over millions of views. I don't know how many people would believe in this, but the fact that they're targeting kids, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna prank, and then for some reason this is all just a Logan video, which is Super Mario Logan talking stupidity on the channel, which involving series that we will never return. Oh, you want to see a new episode of Super Mario Logan? Well, that's too bad. You'll never see that shit ever again. Oh, what about Luigi's Mansion? We've been waiting 3 years for that. No, we will never see that shit ever again on YouTube. No, it will literally be gone. Oh, what about the SML movie? This is the part when I say Logan is a liar. Alright? He's one of the biggest liars on YouTube. If you're saying to the fans you want to bring something, give them what they want. Don't be such a canonical douchebag about it, basically being like, oh, remember this? Guess what? I'm never bringing that shit ever again. Because I don't even care about you guys, alright? I don't care if I always say this is about you. No, it's always been about me, every time. Now, I'm sorry to say that I'm talking like Idubzzz, which honestly, I'm not trying to be like a huge impression of him, but at the same time, someone has to deal about this. Whenever Chilly will leave, whenever Chilly would mention something about Super Mario Logan, it will always be a stupid, misleading title that it will always be forgotten. It will always be a stupid 10-minute vlog, which nobody would even care. And occasionally, Logan video that we won't give a shit. No, Logan, if you want to give out updates to the video, you have your main channel for that. You can't just always say, oh, I'm gonna upload shit on your channel. So that way it makes it easier for me, rather than waste my time and upload it on the old channel. Because your channel, you make a lot of fucking money while doing shit, while doing the worst thing on YouTube right now, other than reaction.
Watch your speed.
Now, if you're ever gonna make the claim that you've wanted to basically confess me one-on-one, I have no problem with you, Logan. I'm literally open for direct messages on Twitter. Alright, so you can mention me all the stupid shit you want about this video. Alright? You can mention literally anything. But the fact is that I can't believe no one has ever had the audacity to say that you are one of the biggest fucking idiots that exist on YouTube. Alright? No one. This is absolutely retarded. Like, how does no one ever take you seriously? Because they don't. They will never take you shit seriously. Whenever you do something wrong, you'll never confess the truth. You will always say, oh, it's just my fault. It's just that I haven't been very patient. Or you basically meant to say that you don't give a shit about your content and always wants to upload terrible Jeffy videos, which is the reason why your channel got demonetized in the first place, you hypocrite. So I want to end up by saying, if you want to dislike this video because you're one of those pussy Super Mario Logan fans, I have no problem. Alright? I can deal with a lot of hate if I want. But if you really are positive with me on what I'm saying, even though I'm terrible at not knowing what to say, make sure you leave a like below and comment if you kind of agree, or comment if you really do not like this. Right? I can wait for all those direct messages on Twitter if you want. Just make sure to leave a like, comment down below, follow me on Twitter at NegativeAlex88, and I'll catch you all later.